Hi there, welcome to this video. In this video, I'll be showing us the difference between an axis and a header in Tableau visualization and how to create and edit one. So let's just create a chart. I've created a bar chart on my screen by dragging in the order date to the columns and the rows, profit and quantity, and made it a dual axis. One is a line chart showing the trend over time for a quantity, and the other is a profit. So let's just dive right in. So to create an axis, if you look at my screen, you would see this label. An axis is just this continuous variable on your y-axis or on your x-axis. So the axis could be x and y, which you use in plotting your chart. So to create one and to create a header, how do you go about it? Let's just quickly open a new sheet, and I'll drag in a continuous variable. So to create an axis, you must bring in a continuous variable into your rows or into the columns. You can see that we have numbers in there, and when I bring it in here, you have the numbers as well labeled on your y-axis. So if I decide to right click on this, you would see this option, edit axis, in there, because it's an axis and it's also a header. It's showing header because this is what is used in labeling it. However, to bring in just a discrete value, for example customer name, into the rows, you can see that I do not have all the numberings in there, no y or x axis displayed, because it's a discrete value. And remember, all these blue pills are discrete categorical data, or dimensions. It could be a measure but a discrete value as well. So if I decide to right click on this, you would only see the option format or show header option. You can see that if I click on the drop down, you would see the show header here. If I bring this to columns and I right click this, you can see the show header listed as well. So to create a header, just a header, not an axis, you need a discrete value, but to create an axis, you need a continuous value, and which activates it either in the row or columns. You're fine, and there you have it. And if you have right click on this, you have the edit header. But if you have just a header, which is just a label, you wouldn't have the edit as axis option. And if peradventure you've hidden the headers, for example this, to show the header, you have to click on that variable. For example, if this customer name, I've hidden